morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day Houston. Question, is your job or career kind of stuck in a holding pattern and you'd like to file a new flight plan? How about employment in the area of aviation? All right, so you're thinking, how can I do that? Where can I get training for that? You can get it at the Aviation Institute of Maintenance, and those jobs are in high demand. Let's go inside and see what the process is. And by the way, with them, it is first class. Rebecca, what we see here is part of that out of sight, out of mind in the industry, but it's truly part of the basic infrastructure of flight. People are learning to do all the things that have to happen before we ever get up in the air.
True. We make sure that those airplanes are flying safely.
Great career choice. It offers a direct hands-on career path. As we know, a lot of people may go to a four-year college, but they're learning a whole lot of other things that don't necessarily pertain to their particular job that they want to do. But here, you're getting hands-on training.
Yes, and you can get into the work field a lot faster than a four-year university.
Jennifer, we often say, higher education, and we think of the four-year colleges, but this is a trade school. It's also higher education. And you prepare the students for immediate entry into the aviation workforce. Now, Jennifer, you're a former career coach and college administrator. How many times did you have frustrated students coming in saying, I don't know what I'm supposed to be majoring in, I don't think I can find a job?
Yeah, and it does happen. And the thing with our school that makes it unique is students are literally signing up to become an aircraft mechanic.
They know exactly what they're going to be.
Exactly, and that's what we train them to do.
So just take us through kind of some of the areas that are included in this, 18,000 square foot aircraft hangar?
So we have a dedicated power plant shop that we're in right now. We have a dedicated space for airframe, multiple aircraft out there. We also have our hydraulic trainers, landing gear, electrical training, all that is in that hangar. We have a bunch of classrooms.
Yeah, and how does it start? You have the actual classrooms where they're sitting down, and now this is one of those things where there are some things you have to be proficient at. Math is one of them.
That is. So you have to learn the theory behind what you're doing before you get out there and do your hands-on, so you know why you're doing it.
Yeah, and this is not an easy job.
No, it is not.
But an important job.
It is very important. You have to have good critical thinking skills.
Yeah. There's the Jet Camp program. What does that consist of?
That is an exciting program, and I've been here 10 years, and every year it excites me so much because it gives high school students the opportunity to see there is something to do after school.
This is an industry that I'm willing to bet at one time you probably saw almost all men. That's changing. You're appealing to women as well, and you all are actually a perfect example of it.
Well, right now there's probably about 2.6% of all A&P mechanics that are female.
But here, all the people in charge,
yeah,
right?
All the people in charge are females, and we actually have close to 12% of our student population right now are females.
How do they enroll?
They show interest. They can come into the school. We even have a website. We have somebody that actually shows them the campus, makes sure it's a good fit for them, gives them an idea of what to expect, and they literally go through the process. We help them from beginning to end and after graduation.
Ladies, thank you very much. I'm going to go talk to some of your very happy students. Before I talk to the students, I have run into Mira, and Mira, you are responsible for, let's just say, landing the plane.
Yes, I don't actually land the plane, but I do help them land jobs. They start here for a reason, and I help make sure that they meet that reason.
And what's so great about your reputation is that employers will show up here literally and say, I've got 3 positions open. What do you got?
Absolutely, they do. They come across from hobby, they come across from other places. They will come up, they'll give us calls and say, hey, we have jobs available for our students. And my team, they're on it immediately. We are sending resumes, we are sending job leads to our students, and we have a pretty high success rate for our students being able to start immediately after they finish here. They don't have to wait around.
All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna go talk to some of your students who will be done pretty soon and out of here and on to their careers.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Octavius.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm just doing a couple of wiring testing here, troubleshooting to see if the circuit works.
Yeah, you were working in a whole nother job before. What did you know about aviation before?
Oh, I actually knew nothing about aviation before this. I was just going through Instagram and I saw an ad for AIM. I filled out that application, and then all of a sudden I took a tour here and I just knew that that was just the change that I needed for a better career.
So what would you like to do once you're through with this program?
Eventually, my goal in aviation is to be a pilot, but I would like to be a maintenance technician first, so that I can go ahead and get the inside outs of all the planes and then become a pilot, so I can better understand how to navigate the skies.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Jessica's well-trained. Safety first. She says, don't lean against these right here because they're really sharp. You have always had a fascination with aviation since you were a child.
Yeah, fascination. I really enjoy taking things apart and putting them back together.
And you came here for a tour, and tell us what happened.
So I walked in for the tour. As soon as I stepped foot through the doors, I was instantly sold. I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
All right, so you're nearing completion. What do you want to do when you graduate? Because as we know, the record here is they get you jobs pretty quickly.
Yes, what I would prefer to learn is helicopter maintenance. Learning this field has been amazing, and I want to learn everything that I can about aviation.
All right, well, thank you and good luck. Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
You had a background in mechanics, but you were never certified, so you just had to convince people that you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
But in this situation, you will actually put all the experience to use and also get that certification. What is it that you hope you can do?
The dream is to work at one of the majors. So.
And what's been so amazing about your experience here is that you are actually working here because of your experience in mechanics, working through your program.
Yes. I'm here all day, every day. I'm basically grounds maintenance as well as tool room. Then at night I get to come learn about aviation.
Lunchtime. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So if you're looking for an exciting new career, let the Aviation Institute of Maintenance be the wind beneath your wings. Remember, those jobs are in high demand. All right, time for us to land this segment. Details to follow. Aviation Institute of Maintenance also accepts VA education benefits, making it easier for veterans to launch a rewarding career in aviation. If you're ready for your career to take flight, schedule a tour today at aviationmaintenance.edu or call this number, 713-644-7777. Again, that number is 713-644-7777. Take the tour so you can get all the details to make a better decision.